Welcome back. I'm back in London. It is a warmer day, but rainy. It's raining in my face currently. Anyway, do I like to tell everyone like a weather update every time I go on? Like, no, because of crap. Anywho, guys, I finished Stephen King last night, The Shining, and I'm ready. I'm gonna read Intermezzo by Rooney. It is now the evening. I'm at home and we had work drinks tonight. I don't know if I mentioned that, but we had work drinks tonight and I wanted, because obviously I need to read before I go to bed, and I wanted to start intermezzo like I said tonight. And I just feel like I'm doing a disservice starting it drunk, or am I doing a disservice? Is that the right way to start it? With a few glasses of wine? I don't know. Let's see. And by the way, I know it's very dark right now, but I refuse to turn on the overhead light, and I'm too lazy to turn on the other slightly bigger light. So you're just dealing with me. It's just leaving my life a little bit tipsy. Or quite drunk. Depends on who you're talking to. Good morning. Would you believe I'm not really that hungover? Oh my god, it is like the first day of spring here, or there's always like a fake spring and then back comes bad weather, but it's 15 degrees today. Not wearing a jacket. It's so beautiful. When you step outside and you don't have to like hunch or like shiver, and you just feel a sense of relaxation. And the spring smell is in the air. This is what life's all about, guys. Anyway, started intermezzo last night. Oh my god, I already know how much I'm going to love this book. I already know from just reading the first chapter. That's all I could manage last night. You saw the state I was in. It's probably going to be my favourite Sally Rooney book, unless things drastically change from the first chapter. Oh, amazing. It's a monumental day, people. There is a little strand of light coming through the window. We are at the organist player from the Interstellar Soundtracks tour in our local church.
You're such a thumb.
Morning, peeps. We are headed to a cycle class. I don't usually do like a spin cycle kind of class. John does them often, and they fill me with dread. But let's go, I guess. I'll tell you how I get on after. Wow. Looking good, girl. I'm finished. It was really tough but really good. Do you know when you know your body and you're like, this is exactly what I needed right now? I was not in the mood for a run. I wanted to just do like a really intense sweaty session, and I'm really glad I did, because I feel great now. And go me. And now I'm gonna go shower and just have a relaxing Sunday. Excuse the state of myself right now, but I am reading Intermezzo, and I just wanted to give a little update on how I'm feeling while reading it. I am absolutely adoring it. I'm unsure whether it will, like I said in the first clip of me talking about it, whether it will still stand as my favourite so far we'll see. But it is really beautiful. And the one thing that keeps cropping up throughout this book that makes me think, I just find she speaks about real human emotions so well, about things that perhaps I wouldn't think about, but when somebody else brings it up, it makes me be thoughtful about that. And also to know that I felt that way too in certain times in my life. But a particular thing is to be loved by somebody, and how much of that is selfish. Wanting somebody to love you, the act of somebody loving you and adoring you, or giving compliments to you, or making you feel more confident, or making you feel like, yes, I am loved by this person. Generally, I don't feel this way when when the relationship goes long term or whatever, but I feel that you can like somebody because they like you so much. It's an ego thing, or it's it makes you feel good inside that somebody likes you. I find that usually those relationships don't last as long when a lot of your like for them is the fact that they like you. I don't know if that is true, if that is something she's trying to portray, or it's just something I'm reading and things that I've experienced. But it's just something that's cropped up a few times throughout this book, and how I've interpreted it to mean that, or how the characters are feeling. It's not outrightly said, but it's just a thought, and I had to come on, greasy hair or not, and say that. And I think I can't imagine this not getting a 5 stars. Let's see, because it's making me think a lot. And like I say, I feel I've spoken about books before that give me this sense of nostalgia while I'm reading them. This is one of those books. Is that because I'm from Ireland, the imagery talking about Dublin, where I'm from, is that just the case? Or is it the way she writes about human emotion? She's so talented. She really is. I just love her writing. She is one of my favourite authors. Good morning. I just actually wanted to follow up that thought that I was speaking about yesterday while reading Intermezzo. I'm just getting ready to go into the office, so I'm just finishing up my makeup. But the other idea, even though I was saying that sometimes you can like somebody or love somebody because of how much they love you. And another one of that is how you can like somebody because of the way society perceives you, or how, if somebody is classically beautiful or handsome, and how that can play a big part, in your, perceived standing in society or whatever it is. I feel like these are all things that happen in not not serious relationships. This is not me saying that somebody who's with somebody good looking that they've been together for 10 years, that's the only reason they're with them. No, I'm saying in less serious relationships. I just love it. I just love the way her books always make me think about life in general, and relationships particularly, and just the humans and how we work and all that stuff. I must say I did get a big homesickness reading it, so I think I'm going to book to go home and work from there for a few days in a couple of weeks, because I miss my friends and family. Thank you, Sally Rooney. You just made me really homesick, and I just want to go home to Dublin. I love it so much. It was a scene where he's going to meet his friends in the pub, and I was like, oh my god, I just want to be in town and going to the pub with my mates. Just the energy in Dublin, I can't explain it. I love London, but there's something about the energy in Dublin, and I think it is just because it's home, that can't compare, never can. Okay guys, catch you later. Bye. I just knew this book would break me. This isn't the first time I've cried, I just... I don't know what to say. Really don't. Guys, I'm nearly at the end. I'm just finishing it this morning. Anyway, I'll catch up with you. I'm nearly done. Let me turn that fan off. Sorry guys, let me just put you up here. Can I get you there? Yeah. I just felt like I needed to give a real raw reaction to me finishing this book. And actually I think I'll just end the book a little bit later today when I've got my thoughts in order. That last chapter literally broke me. I actually was like this, trying to stop myself from crying. God, it was really tough and beautiful to read. Why am I literally crying? That's 100% my favourite Sally Rooney book. I've purposely not looked at any reviews or what people have thought of it, and obviously I'm going to go down a rabbit hole now of doing that. I have no notes. Literally have no notes. It's perfect. It's going to be one of my favourite books of all time. This is why I always say I always need to wait. I'm never going to jump on a book as soon as it comes out if I'm not in the mood to read it, and I need to wait until I'm ready to read it, and that point in case is why I'm so glad I waited, because I read it at the perfect time and I absolutely loved it, and I feel like I wouldn't have been as receptive to it had I read it at a different time, but maybe I would have, I don't know. Wow, those characters, my heart broke for them, and my heart was like happy for them. Sally Rooney has this way of getting into my heart and my soul that is I don't think there's any other author that is able to do that to me, and wow, she is amazing. Good morning. I forgot to sign off this vlog yesterday, so I'm just coming on to sign it off and give my final rating for intermezzo, which is obviously 5 out of 5, but you all knew that already. I did go look at some of the Goodreads reviews. It was a bit too soon for me, I think, because they really annoyed me, to put it lightly. And I could see there really was it's not people's favourites at all whatsoever by any means, and that's why I think the fact that I waited to mood read really made all the difference, because I was just in the mood for it. Like, my sister and I have very similar tastes, and she and I have the same favourite Sally Rooney books, but she didn't like it either. No, she did like it, but it wasn't her favourite, and I do think that's down to when I read it. I don't know, it could just be that one really spoke to me, and it did. So anyway, I'm going to wrap this vlog up here. I really loved intermezzo, and I understand people might not always agree with my opinions. It really made me think about relationships, family, just things. And guys, I booked a flight home because of it, and I'm going home next Thursday. So guys, if that isn't a recommendation for a book, I don't know what else is. Anyway, I'm gonna end this here. Gonna finish off my little morning walk, and I will see you. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a like if you did, and see you in the next one. Bye.